Hello, Sales Nation, and welcome to the Sales School. You know me, Will Barron, from the Salesman Podcast to get 600,000 downloads a month. I've spent the past 3 years or so interviewing the world's leading astronauts, Olympic athletes, and of course, the world's leading sales experts. I created the podcast because there was just no good content for B2B salespeople, and I've created the Sales School because sales training just doesn't work. 85% of all sales training doesn't lead to a positive return on investment. And 87%, this number is crazy, 87% of all sales training, the skills that are learned in those sessions aren't remembered. You just don't remember them 30 days after the training itself. So I've created the Sales School Module 1, and I've turned how sales training is usually delivered literally up on its head. No crappy online videos, no one-day courses or seminars. This is the exact opposite of that, so you can really thrive in sales. You can take all this information in and actually put it to use. So Module 1 focuses on what I've learned from the podcast, gives us the biggest leap forward in performance, and that is our mindset and levels of motivation. All of Module 1 focuses on these two elements. In this bundle, you get an MP3 player, auxiliary cable, USB cables, everything that you need to literally plug this sucker into your car, no faffing, plug it straight into your car and get training immediately. The training is really simply structured. So you listen to the audio as you're in the car or on your commute on the way to the office to see a customer. You then do the exercise in the workbook. That takes about 5 minutes or so, and that cements everything that you've learned in the audio training. Then you throw back on the audio, and before you go in the office or you see a customer, you listen to 2 to 5 minutes of motivational audio. And thankfully, it's not me doing these audio sessions. This is some of the world's leading motivational speakers riling you up every day and motivating you to have success. And that's not it. The bundle includes these 2 books. These are my most gifted, my most shared, my most recommended books we talk about on the podcast all the time. These have genuinely, and I mean this, genuinely changed my life. Now, I hear you. You can listen to the audio, you can do the exercises because it's not taking time out of your day. It's not taking up selling time. It's not taking time in the evenings when you're tired, when you're busy. How can I read these books? Well, I've not got time for that. Well, as you can see, I've gone through it. I've stuck post-it notes in the most important bits so you can dive in. You can take the most useful information from them and you're not wasting any of your time and you're getting the most leverage from these 2 resources. And finally, in the bundle, you get one of these awesome Persist hoodies. This is a colorway and a design that's exclusively for this bundle. You're not going to be able to see it or buy it or find it anywhere else. Clearly, there's a bunch of sizes. You choose your size when you order. Now, as cheesy as this sounds, it is a system. You can't just listen, unfortunately, you can't just listen to audio or the Salesman Podcast and have your fears of cold calling just disappear. And that's why we have these workbooks. They're written by me, uses my language. If you enjoy the podcast, you're going to love working through these as well. And then just to double down on all of this, you've got the Tony Robbins book, you've got the Stephen Pressfield book, clearly written by different people, different language, different perspectives, and they're going to double down on this motivation, this mindset, and they're going to make you hustle like you've never hustled before. As you probably expect from me, hopefully, and the podcast and everything that we put out content and product-wise, it comes with a full 6-a-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. Just ship the box back to us and you'll get an immediate refund. It's as simple as that. And then we have it. And this is where I tell you to click that huge big buy button on the page you're on and jump into this. A few things to run through just before you click that. I'm only going to do a run because this is a physical product. This shipping all this stuff and putting it all together is all new for us here. I'm only going to do a run of 100 of these bundles, 100 physical boxes. That's all I'm doing in this first run. And I genuinely mean this. If you want to buy Sales School Module 1, the bundle, if you want to grab hold of it, make sure you get in fast because I'm only going to do certain runs of certain sizes of the hoodie. So if you are a weird size, there's going to be fewer of them within this 100 that's going to be produced. The second thing is these first 100 bundles, these first 100 physical packages are going to be shipped from here in the Salesman Podcast studio. They're going to ship on the 16th of October for that reason. It's going to take a little time for me to put them together. It's going to take a little time for me to suss out the logistics of all this. And so if you order today, it will be shipped on the 16th of October. Now, the flip side of that, and the good news is I'm going to be giving $50 off each one of these first 100 orders that go out the door. So with all that said, don't delay. Make sure you order because, as I said, the hoodie sizes, they're going to be fewer in some, more in others, and there's only 100. There's been huge interest in this so far, which is really exciting for me, the podcast team, and everyone else involved in this project. And so click that buy button. If you've got any questions, you can always email me. There's Q&As at the bottom of this page, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.